We're here today. We're gonna run some shots through the GX4 XL. We've already had a first shots impression a few days ago. Many failures. Hopefully we have better luck today. We're gonna just check for reliability here first on the Taurus GX4 XL. It chambered, so that's a start. We're about 15 yards away. So we got a jam on the first shot. This is the issue I had the other day when I was running it, bracking. It's at least chambering, but I was getting many failures to feeds. Get a nice firm grip on here. Yeah, it's getting caught. It's like in the chamber. It's going up the feed. It like wants to feed, but it's getting caught. It's getting jammed up. I don't know if you can see that real well, but another thing too is the slide doesn't like to stay locked back many times. Not all the time, but many times. It's chambering though. So I mean, before I was having trouble even chambering it. Get a nice firm grip on this. Yeah, she's failing to feed every time. Let's keep running them here. There, I got that one in. Okay, we made it through that magazine. That's three failure to feeds. That was on the 10 round magazine. I bought this. I got a 13 rounder. Another failure to feed. This is another thing too, is she's getting caught up. Even just a simple rack can sometimes, I can't get her going. I'm just pulling right back here. See, I had this trouble with it last time I took it out. I kind of like, some of the footage got kind of screwed up. Yeah, she's not wanting to, trying to get her in there. She don't want to go in up the feed ramp. It is lubed I did lube, but I lube everything. I don't know why she doesn't even want a chamber now. Yeah, she doesn't want a chamber. Yeah, I can't really. I'm trying to save some of these rounds, but that one went in. Magazine release slide went forward. That's an issue with this. Pretty common for me, anyways. It's a common issue. We got an 11 rounder. I'm actually gonna put my glove on, just because I'm having to constantly keep clearing failures and re-rack. Eats into my thumb a bit. I'm on my week's vacation from work here, so trying to have a little bit of fun today. This gun just doesn't want to cooperate. It's the second time I've had it out. I've put 100 rounds through it. Same thing as last time. Failure to feeds. Whether racking it, I got that one in. Whether racking it or just in normal fire. Huh. So we have 2 rounds are left. Not really sure what you call this, but nothing. It was a dead trigger. So we did have a round in there, but nothing was going off. There was no click, there was no nothing. I'm just checking the, yeah, I mean, seems fine to me. So far, lots of issues with this. Like I said, I'm over 100 rounds. I think any of us can forgive some fails within a braking period of a couple 100 rounds, but this is ridiculous. We got 2 left in here. Let's see what we can do here. I've been hoping it would smooth out, but it ain't been doing it. Okay. Yeah, when a rack goes, slide goes forward. But yeah, that's been my experience with the Taurus GX4 XL is out of the box. First 100 and 10, 20, 30. We'll say I'm around a little over north of 130 rounds. Has been extremely unreliable. I can take it home. I can put snap caps in it. You know, like that works fine. You know, but live fire, I don't know if it's a spring. Or what? Maybe. I don't know, the feed ramp, maybe it needs polish, but I mean, like I said, I can run snap caps through it almost flawlessly. not sure if that's the same thing. Maybe some of you guys out there can chime in on that. I'm not extremely knowledgeable when it comes to that. We're just going to load up some of these rounds here. Nothing has changed in 130 rounds. I don't even want to even say that, I don't know, she's just as unreliable as she was 130 rounds ago. Could she have been worse? It's possible. But it doesn't feel like it. I actually got my MC9 back today from Canic. They fixed the mag release. We're just going to move to the two bigger magazines here. I brought it just in case. I didn't want to shoot it today, but last time I was out here with the Taurus GX4 XL, it was, if I can figure out how to get some of that footage on there, I will, but it's no different than today, so I'll probably just use this video. But I had a video over a week ago when I first got the Taurus, and it's the same thing. It's just constant failures to feeds, whether we're racking it or in between shooting. Like I said, I put a nice firm grip on it. Nothing. It still happens. So I don't know. I guess I'll have to maybe contact Taurus if it doesn't get any better. Obviously, I'm still going to give it the benefit of the doubt, but this is the worst firearm I have ever shot out of the box. Like I said, there are break-in periods, but I don't think around half a magazine should be being dumped into the dirt. Maybe some of you guys might think otherwise, but this, 130 rounds in, and it's, half a magazine's not going down range. So we'll try here again. She don't want to feed. Definitely going to post this video today. I'm not going to make it super long. We're going at about 12.5 minutes. Yeah. I tried to get her to chamber there by kind of pulling it back a little slowly, but no such luck. See, here we go. Yeah. So this one here is actually, it never came up. She never came up. I don't know if, I gotta make sure that's not a double feed. Hold on a second. Huh. So, this one never came out of the magazine. It never even kicked it up. Yeah, that's the same thing again. It's not even bringing it up into the chamber on this one. Maybe there's something up with the magazine on this one. Kind of almost, I got it chambered that time. So that was weird. I don't understand all the again, chambered. I am using I do have Blazer brass 115 grain, but I also got some Fiocchi range, all full metal jacket 115 grain as well. Probably keep this video around 20 minutes. That's not much to see here. I don't even have the dot zero. The dot's freaking way off. I'm just trying to get her to fire. I'm not even playing with the dot today. I can care less. Failure to feed. She's kind of in there. There. She's in. Again, same thing as last time. I pushed the slide forward, she went in. Keep my finger off the slide here just to make sure. There we go. And the slide kicks forward. I can forgive the slide kicking forward. That's not, you know, like, it don't really like to stay locked back and you drop the magazine and she, you know, she goes forward. You know, like stuff like that, you know, whatever, I can live with that. But this constant failure shit, that's another thing entirely. Yeah, we're gonna stop this video here pretty soon here. Just here, just make sure I'm not touching anything. Hey. Yeah, she's kind of in there, but not really. It's different every time. Okay, I'm just gonna drop her out of there. You can kind of blame that one probably on me there. Yeah, this is the issue with this thing. I can just get one there, it's chambered. Fumbling here, a little frustrating. Get back a little bit more here. See this on camera. Well, that was pretty nice. That was pretty good. We'll go over some pros here. She shoots nice when she shoots, which isn't many times. You know, the recoil impulse, I do like that little bit of a longer slide. I think it's 3.7 inches on the barrel length. So the recoil impulse is very manageable. She doesn't feel snappy. You know, I guess that longer barrel length really helps with it. It's just reliability is just really bad at the moment. Like I said, I'm hoping it's like the worst break-in period of all time. I've had more than a few guns brand new out of the box and never had anywhere near this degree of trouble. I used to have an MR920, used to have within that first 100 rounds I used to get quite a few failures on that, but nothing like this. You know, you're talking maybe 1 or 2 out of, you know, every other magazine or something like that. It depends. I can't remember too well, but it wasn't like this. Like this is almost every magazine. You know, I'm having to drop them on the table. I don't think I have any left on the floor. Yeah, we're going around 18 minutes here, so we're gonna run through these last 2 mags here, and then we're gonna call it. We're just gonna do a final thoughts here. Final first impression thoughts. This is not a final review. The idea is to get this one up to 1,000 rounds too. It's obviously not going to be today. This is kind of this, I guess you could say it's part 2 of my first impressions. Like I said, if I can get that other footage, I'll try to incorporate it. But honestly, I'm probably not going to bother. I'll probably just run this because it's the same thing. There's no difference between this and my previous videos that I made over a week ago. When I came out here the very first time with it and put 100 rounds through it. So we're already going on 20 minutes. I had like an hour footage last time. I think it was 2 weeks ago. But I'm not doing that again. I'm gonna stay at it for an hour or 20 minutes. I got my MC9, just got back, so I want to run that after this. So yeah. She's kind of in there. Come on, come on. No, she don't want to go. Okay. Failure to feed. Ah, she ain't going in. Yeah, I don't want to keep doing this. Like I said, we're gonna go through these last 2 mags here, see how many we get off. That's 3 in a row. Another failure. Another failure to feed. She's getting locked up in there. There, I actually got that one to chamber. Getting it to feed is a pain in the ass. So, she'll drop forward when I hit the mag release. Caught that. So no failures after I got it to feed. See, I have trouble. The slide don't want to lock back. So I was just gonna try to like leave it in there, but the slide just kind of keeps going forward. I don't know. Maybe there's not quite enough bite on that slide lock here. Closer. Yeah, see, getting it to feed, it's probably the feed ramp. I would imagine so. I'm not a gunsmith, of course, but I think it's the feed ramp. Another failure. If I can get it in there. She don't want to go in. I try to get her to chamber because I feel like once she's chambered that first one, it's not too bad. There, I was able to push that one in. Just try to get them off quick here, okay? Okay, we're not getting them off quick because she failed to feed again. I don't know how many failures that is. Yeah, she doesn't, there, I got her chambered. I'm just trying to like pull the slide back a couple times to see if I can get it in there instead of just dropping it on the table. So, yeah, okay, see, we are at 15 yards, but that doesn't really matter. Reliability is the only concern today. And it's not there. You guys be the judge. Any opinions? Anyone that has had this? I got it chambered. I had to pull it back about 3-4 times. I finally got to go in there. You guys be the judge. Let me know if okay, so we're just gonna, there was I got 5 on the table here. I'm not gonna worry about that. We're gonna stop it there today. But yeah, it's the second time I've had it out. That was 2 more magazines, so one was a 13, one was 11. It wasn't quite the exact because of the failures. I can try to run these last 5. That way we'd be sitting over we'd be sitting over, we're right around 150, but counting these failures I have sitting on the table, we're slightly under that. So we're gonna put these last couple in, that way we're just over 500, 500, I wish, 150, sorry. Yeah, see, she just doesn't, any ideas, if anyone's had this issue, her not wanting to, there, she's in here, I think. Here, see, the slide's not fully forward, though. Okay, she's forward now. So it's in there. If anyone's had this issue, let me know. Even with the, I had that one with the, I don't know if you call this, if it's a dead trigger, you know, where there was a round, but there was no pull. The trigger didn't do anything. And it wasn't a light primer, like it was just nothing happened. Like it wasn't like it went, you know, I heard it click and there was no bang, it just, nothing happened, I had to drop it. And it was fine after that. I even reused the bullet and it was fine. You know, the slide, you know, like I said, launching forward on its own from just hitting the mag button or even shaking it a little bit, that's obviously an issue too. But I'm gonna put this video up probably later day. It's May 22nd, so it's for a reference. So she made it through those last 5. So, and we're gonna drop the mag and the slide goes forward. So, we're gonna stop here. This is the second video. I am just 1 or 2, whatever, 1 to 3 rounds. I don't know the exact count. 11 and 13 rounders. So I think it's probably around. It should be 154 rounds to be exact. But anyways, over 150 rounds. Sometimes I can get her to finish off a full mag once I get that first round in. But then other times she still wants to feed in between a magazine too. So it's trying to pinpoint an exact problem, and I can't, just because there are more than a few problems, and she doesn't always feel the same way. I mean, obviously racking it, getting in that first round of chamber is the biggest issue, and then the failures in between firing in that magazine, it's hit or miss. Sometimes, I've had a couple times where you saw where I was able to get through it. And other times, you know, she still fails. It's definitely getting caught on the ramp. I've had some other odd issues where it's not even pulling the round up. That happened twice, I think, from the magazine. That could have been just the way I loaded that particular magazine. Maybe it was just slightly off. They were all fully loaded. So maybe that was just a one-off. As far as the dead trigger goes, that happened once. The slide always, since out of the box, it's never wanted to stay locked. It'll lock back on an empty mag, but as soon as you drop that magazine, she launches forwards on her own. I've even just trying to manually lock her back and push it up. I don't know, you probably can't see that obviously, but I'm on like a weird angle. But she don't want to stay locked back. That to me is the minor issue when reliability is concerned. Because you know, if it doesn't want to run, then what good is it? But like I said, we're a little over 150. You guys give me some feedback in the comment section. To me, 200 rounds is kind of like a normal break-in period. I'm obviously not gonna like you know, do 2,000 rounds and this thing is still running the same way as it did. But anyways, we're at 29 and a half minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this up. I wanna keep it under 30 minutes. Yeah, any suggestions or comments, anyone having these same issues, put them down in the comment section. Out of the box, 150 rounds, Taurus GX4 XL. I would say I'm still in the break-in period, but it's still very unreliable out of the box. Anyways, thanks for watching, and put the comments in, down below. Thank you.